guys, what is up? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a full year since I've had gastric bypass.
Don't you know that you're beautiful, just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful, no matter what the scars, no matter.
I am just gonna go ahead and start this off strong. I've lost 131 pounds. This has been the most incredible journey I've ever been on, and I don't even know where to begin in all of this. Like, I don't know. So we're just gonna go ahead and like recap the year. Today we are filming a what I eat in a day, or what I drink on a day, what I drink in a day on the liquid diet for gastric bypass. And I'm having my first shake of the day. I'm gonna have 4. They tested my A1C back in June and it was a 12.3. I was able to bring down my A1C to an 11.4. With that being said, the guy that I talked to on Monday, which was not my surgeon, it was like one of the doctors on his team, told me that he wanted my A1C at a 10 or below. However, he did say that if my surgeon feels comfortable with doing the surgery, then we'll go ahead with it. Ultimately, it's all up to my surgeon. On Wednesday, I'll be having my COVID test, which will very much suck if my surgery gets canceled and I have to do this test for no reason.
You don't want to put out this?
We're here. And I'm slightly freaking out. We did it. I've definitely had a couple moments while I'm in pain of like, why did I do this? But it's irrelevant. When it comes down to it, I did this for my health and I did this for me. This has been the most pain I have ever been in my entire life. It's been 1 month! I'm so excited and exhausted. I've lost 34 pounds. One of my biggest non-scale victories that I would say in the past 2 months has been the way that I fit in my tub has been so different. My surgeon basically said that something didn't feel right with my liver. My A1C before surgery, my highest, was 2019, 12.9. I am today a 5.8. Absolutely incredible. One really cool like non-scale victory that has happened for me is I can wrap the towel completely is around like that. Sorry mom when you see this. So this is a Reebok shirt that makes me feel a little like if I stand a certain way you can see how it is. So yeah, I went from a size 24, 26 to a size, I am now a size 12, 14. In pants. In shirts, I went from a 4X, 3X, 4X to now I fit into an extra large 1X. It just depends on the store, honestly. We all know like every female clothing store is just rude. So from 360 pounds at my heaviest to now I am currently down to 244 134, I believe. That was the last time I weighed myself. Now, you're probably like, wait a minute, that's not 131 pounds. Okay, so my lowest weight ever like recorded after bypass was 229 pounds. However, I have recently kind of, you know, I got into a new relationship, and that whole like healthy relationship weight is real, okay? You're going out to eat all the time, you're not really watching what you're eating, all that kind of stuff. Whatever, don't worry, we got it under control. Me and my boyfriend are actually like working out together, and we're eating healthy and all that kind of stuff. So I've already lost a pound of that. Like I'm not worried. But I do want to make it like super clear, like just because you have surgery doesn't mean that it's going to do the work for you. That is one of the biggest misunderstandings of weight loss surgery in general. It's a comment that I get a lot. It's like, you took the easy way out, and it's like, no, I can still gain weight. And I am actually a testimonial of that, because I did. If you get surgery, you need to make sure you better work. That's like a trend on TikTok right now. My lowest weight was 229, and we're gonna get there, and we're gonna pass that. A question that I get a lot is, what is my goal weight? So my goal weight from my doctor is actually 170, but I personally think with my height, I'm 5'2", I can get down to 140, but we'll see what happens. I don't know, I might stop at 170, I might like my body composition and all that. I don't know, we'll just see. I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram, so that way I could answer some stuff in this video. So we're gonna go ahead and start that. So let me grab the question. Okay, so since I just kind of talked about my weight goal, one of the first questions that I saw was, what are my short-term goals? So a very big short-term goal that I have is to get out of the 200s. Now I have about 44 pounds to lose now, which is a lot of weight, but I can do it. Like I can do it. So that is gonna be like one of my biggest short-term goals. Did I stall early on when I had surgery? So I stalled at about 4 months. I had like 2 to 3 weeks where I didn't lose weight, and I was very concerned because I was doing everything that I needed to be doing, and I still wasn't seeing the results that I wanted to see in those 3 weeks. I would definitely just say, make sure that you are eating enough protein, make sure you drink enough water, make sure that you're eating enough in general. Also, like, just make sure that you're not overeating. Like I said, a big misconception that you have weight loss surgery and all of a sudden you're not going to gain weight. That's not true. It's very easy to gain weight. You could simply be doing something as adding a couple tablespoons of olive oil to your food, and you don't even realize it. Somebody said you look so different without your glasses. Yeah, I do. I do not like how I look without my glasses. I can't even see without my glasses. I couldn't see you, sorry. Do I have a hard time with my mind catching up to like my body after surgery? So I really struggle with body dysmorphia. Somebody said, that shirt is way too big for you, why are you wearing that? And I'm actually wearing a shirt that's way too big. Hold on, let me show you. Oh, this is, oh shit, I'm gonna knock myself out with my hand. This shirt I got from Disneyland in 2000. So this shirt I got in 2019, and it's just like a shirt that I probably will never get rid of. I have a deep attachment to it. It makes me feel comfortable. So I have a hard time looking at clothes and being like, oh, that's gonna fit. However, I do have times where I can like go to a store and pick up an extra large and I'm like, oh, that's gonna fit. But more times than not, I'm like, that's not gonna fit. And I'm usually going to like the 3X's in the stores because I'm thinking this is what I need to wear. How do I motivate myself to get to the gym when I don't want to? Lately, I haven't. Honestly, like gym clothes. I love gym clothes. I have an entire drawer. Let me show you guys this. I don't even think you guys are gonna really be able to see. This entire drawer is leggings, and it's a mess. I hate the way that it's folded, but whatever, thank you. Literally, I have a whole row of Gymshark. Some of these are Shein and Walmart, and then these are like biker shorts right here, and then these are just shorts. You put me in some gym clothes, I'm gonna wanna go work out. Partially because I'm gonna wanna look at my butt in the mirror. Not gonna lie to you guys. Somebody asked, what was your favorite food during the period stage? Ricotta baked. It's basically lasagna, but without the noodles. While losing weight, did I feel depressed or overwhelmed? I went through a very, very hard depression phase after surgery that nobody talks about. I don't know if it was just me, but I struggled so bad. It was to the point where I had to actually go see a therapist and tell them, hey, I'm having suicidal thoughts. Now, this is a very, very heavy topic, and if you are having those same thoughts that I was having, please go get help. Please go talk to somebody. Now, if you're like me, you don't just want to go up to somebody and be like, hey, like, I'm thinking about ending it all, because you're not trying to get locked up, okay? I was like, hey, I'm seriously not doing well. I even told my mom, and I'm sure that was very hard to hear, but I definitely think talking to somebody is going to help you. I struggled really bad. So seeing how different people treat me now versus when I was 360 pounds is one of the most shocking things to kind of come back to reality too. You have to decide you want to live for you. And that was actually something that my therapist said to me when I was like going through this, and I told her, hey, and she was just like, you have to decide you want to be here for you. Like, if you don't want to be here, I feel you. I totally understand you, and this took a very dark turn. Just know you're not alone. So my favorite items that helped me lose weight. One of my favorite things that I found were these tamari wraps, or tamaros or something like that. I literally ate them pretty much every day. I loved them so much. Also Gen Pro and Built Bar. Built Bar literally saved my life. Like, I have been struggling with, this is like a recent thing that's been happening to me, is I have been struggling with feeling like I'm gonna pass out a lot lately. Like, it'll be after a workout and I will be feeling like I'm gonna pass out like immediately after I stop working out. I don't know what's going on. I get lightheaded. Like, I feel like everything is just gonna, I have an appointment. I have a 1-year post-op appointment coming up, and I'm gonna mention it to my doctor. But I'm not sure what's going on. And the only thing that I had in my car was a Built Bar, and literally made me feel instantly better. So if you guys, and I'm not saying Built Bar cures anything or anything like that. Literally, I just needed food, but it saved me, okay? I'm wondering if I'm struggling with now hypoglycemia, because you guys know I had type 2 diabetes, and I reversed that. I put it in remission. So definitely Built Bar, Gen Pro. If that's one thing that I could tell somebody, get Gen Pro or an unflavored protein powder. Gen Pro is personally my favorite. I do have a discount code. Don't make anything off it. I literally got it just for you guys. Also, I have a discount code for a Built Bar. Did weight loss give me confidence? I'm gonna be honest here. Weight loss actually made me more insecure. I find myself checking my body so frequently that it makes me like, I'm constantly thinking about how I have to lose weight. I'm constantly feeling pressured. And that could be like a side effect from social media as well. But I definitely feel different. This is a really deep question. This is actually going to be the last question that I answer, and then I'm going to go into non-scale victories. Do you think your relationship with your boyfriend would be the same if you were at the weight that you were? I cannot fully answer that question because I don't know. I actually want him to answer that, because I feel like maybe, I do feel like my confidence has definitely gone up. And I don't think I would have put myself out there at the weight, because I didn't. I would not have put myself on a dating app if I was at my weight that I was. But he's coming over today, so I'm gonna ask him, and I mean, it'll be in the next clip. Do you think it would be different if you had met me when I was bigger?
Probably not. Probably not. I tend not to judge on appearance. I think we've had this conversation like once or twice, where I tried to like, because I grew up bigger and different, and everybody used to make fun of me, and they would actually dare people to ask me out and stuff. which is something that you actually related to me on when I told you about it. And ever since then, I've had this like weird concept where I don't like to let my preconceptions on judgment of a person's appearance like predetermine how I'm going to treat them, or predetermine how I think if I could be with them or not, or any of that nonsense. I just like to be like, I want to meet this person, they clearly are interested in me, and it's worth, you know, seeing who they are rather than what they are or what they look like, you know. That's more valuable to me. And we connected, which I didn't even care about your appearance, because when we started connecting, I just asked you out without even thinking about it. It was just something I knew that I was like, yeah, this is a good person. I want to see more of them, and I was right. So yeah.
Okay, that answers that question. Sorry, I had to do this at night, and it's like all the shadows are in here. So, okay, back to the rest of the video. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my non-scale victories that have happened from surgery, from having it and losing 131 pounds. So, my biggest non-scale victory, I think ever, is that I reversed my diabetes. I put it in remission, and that is very huge. Diabetes is a chronic illness that I would never wish on anybody. So I have a little list over here of stuff that's happened. I can wrap a towel completely around me now, just a normal towel. I can literally just boop, pull that thing around me and we're good to go. My shoe size went down, so I can actually wear the same shoes that I used to, which I used to wear a 9.5, which I still can, but I can go down to an 8.5 as well, and sometimes 8. It just depends on who makes the shoe and what shoe it is. I can just go to a store and pick up a piece of clothing, and most of the time it will fit. With that, I can now shop in different stores. So I can shop at like Pink, Victoria's Secret, which that is so nice. I love being able to shop at stores like that. However, I said that on a story not too long ago, and everybody was like, girl, have you checked out Aerie? No, I haven't. I'm going to, though. I don't need necklace extenders anymore. I still wear them because I like long necklaces. I actually have one on like my favorite necklace, which is the little J. But I don't need them. So I just wear them, like I said, to have it longer, but I don't need them. I can walk for so much longer without getting out of breath. I can run now, do the Stairmaster, no problem. Lifting weights has gotten so much easier, and I'm not just talking about like, you know, it's heavy. I'm talking about like the actual process of lifting weights. Like, I can do so much more. I did a cartwheel. Like, I just feel like I'm a whole different person. I feel like that is pretty much going to be my update. That's pretty much what I have for you guys. This year has been absolutely incredible, and I do want to say welcome to part 2 of my transformation. So I decided that I'm going to not restart, but do another part of my journey. So we're continuing on, we're going, and I will definitely make another one of these videos next year so that we can see like what's happened, like all that kind of stuff. Also, Tanner says hi. Tanner's like, I'm a good boy. Do you see yourself? He said, I'm a good boy. No, don't lick my makeup off. Ah! We did it. We freaking did it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we always want you here. And welcome to phase 2 of Operation Transformation. I don't know. That sounds cheesy. I love you, and I will be here tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day.